Hey guys, it's Matt here back from the Bull Call, and today we're going to be talking about Lucid Motors. So let's get right into it. So as you can see here, we are talking about their previous quarter before we're going into the quarter this week. So if you don't know, Lucid Motors is reporting earnings on Tuesday of this week, which would be February, let me just make sure, February 21st of this month. So that will be very interesting to see what their deliveries look like then, but I'm going to quickly go over why we are seeing such a dramatic dive in the stock price. And so if you followed me when I've previously made content on Lucid Motors, it was like in the $10s, if not, way above 5. So obviously we've come down a lot, and this is no longer my favorite stock in the stock market, but I still wanted to cover it just because I know that everyone here, or I'm sure you're watching because you want to know about Lucid Motors. So I still like this company. I just didn't like the stock, right? So obviously the stock had kept falling, and for me, fundamentals do matter. So once it dropped below like $5, I was like, all right, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what to expect. Now, right now, the reason why Lucid Motors is down is because of these results. So as you can see right here, the company produced 8,500 vehicles, and they were only able to deliver 6,000, meaning that there is a overproduction of 2,500 vehicles just in one quarter, meaning that there's not enough demand for these cars. And the reason why there's not enough demand is because these cars are so expensive. Now, in the recent past, Lucid has been cutting prices like crazy. And if we just take a look at lucidmotors.com, we could take a look at literally how much each car now costs. So now the Lucid Gravity now starts at $70,000 when it used to cost like north of 80 just to get to this car. Now you can get it under 70 grand. So they've been cutting costs left and right, and it's not even on this one. There's other models that have dropped in more value. So, and the reason why is when you take a look at this chart right here, and you might be looking at it like, wow, that's a pretty steep drop. And yes, it is. These are actually lithium prices. So thank you to Tristan Cornely on X for posting this, that, the reason why they can drop prices on their cars and not really be too affected by it is because of this. It costs less to make the cars now because of batteries. The batteries no longer cost nearly as much because of lithium prices dropping. So it actually makes sense to drop the price in cars because that means that they're going to be able to sell a lot more cars. So we want to see what this upcoming quarter really gives us, and then that might mean that I might be a returning investor in this company. And usually I don't say this type of thing. I'm not usually one to wait for the earnings, but for this company, I kind of really need to see what's going on because I don't like seeing the overproduction of cars and not them being able to just sell. And, with the Lucid Gravity, their SUV coming out sometime in this year, that'll be something else that's very interesting to see. So they have to start cutting costs because they are very unprofitable, and they keep giving everyone stock comp. They just announced like a few $100 million to Peter Rawlinson, their CEO, which I'm fine with giving their CEO, compensation. But for when the stock is dropping so much, they have to start cutting costs. And as the CEO, has to know that, okay, I don't deserve this amount of money. I really need to start cutting costs. We need to cut here, be more effective here. And it's not a good thing to cut costs and fire people, but you kind of have to at least threaten it and be like, look, we got to start firing people if we don't start cranking out and cut costs so we can lower the prices and still be profitable on each car. They have to do that. So Lucid is definitely an interesting play. I like the company, not the stock, so we should see how that evolves in the future. So I just wanted to give a little quick update that Lucid this upcoming week is very important and crucial to keep an eye on how many vehicles that they deliver and how many that they produce. So definitely delivery numbers are going to be very interesting. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.